there will be a time in the night when the music reaches a certain peak and everyone's a bit high, they will start stripping.
I think Baby Boy celebrates queer liberation in all form. Oh my god, listen to me, bitch. So, well, I have a hot take. I think that gay men go to slippery slope because they want to be seen.
Welcome back to another riveting episode of the Unfiltered Gay podcast. I'm your host, Iman.
I'm Isaac.
And I'm Kieran.
And today we'll be talking about the Singaporean gay party scene, of which I may not have much opinions on because I have never been to one, but I've seen
I
a few.
just saw you at a party last week.
Guys, we had to do a structural change because we realized that I do not have much information on this topic. So Isaac, who's an avid party goer of all things gay, is hosting.
Okay, so this would be kind of like a unofficial gay party guide for anyone coming to Singapore. And we're gonna cover quite a number of like gay party scene. So we have one club, but we have several pop-up parties. Sometimes several being a bit much, I feel. But
hey, that is good, okay? It's always good to have choices. If not, last time people only had like play.
So let's go down the list of pop-up parties. First, we have Hyper to talk about. And what is each of you giving me your opinion about what you think about Hyper?
Circuit, naked, muscle, pool, boring.
Okay, so a lot of good things, and then there's one negative.
to me, because it's not my scene. But I love seeing stories of Hyper because the guys there look like they are really enjoying themselves, like dancing with like no clothes on, and it's just really cute to watch. But you won't find me there.
It's not a party I will go to because I feel that people would spit on me for not matching the body type. But I've always dreamed of being in the bukkake session with the people there because they're all sweaty and muscular. I would take at least 9 out of 10 men that I've seen in the Instagram story there.
Okay. I think that Hyper is essentially it does have circuit elements to it also, but it's not always pool. I think the most recent one they organized is at High House, so that was not pool. Whether people take off their clothes is a different matter.
True.
Okay, Hyper I feel caters to millennials because of the price point. The price point of the tickets is such that, honestly speaking, if you were a young 18-year-old NS man who just came out NS fresh, anyway, I was like, okay, if you're there, you will not be able to afford the ticket unless you had a sugar daddy.
Okay, if let's say I am someone who is interested to join a Hyper party, what would you tell me to prepare myself, or how do I go?
I think you are asking the wrong person because I'll just tell you to go as yourself. I don't, unless the party has a very like specific dress code, I'll just be like, come as yourself and just enjoy.
Okay, so I cannot go for like the underwear ones.
Why not?
Oh, I love that.
Actually, you know what? You should show up to a Hyper party and show up in a full bodycon dress.
No, actually the things I wanted to, and I've always dreamed of attending one of those like swimming parties or beach parties because I realized as I grew up, I have never been to like a gay party like this before. And I always wanted to go. But I feel like someone would like, hey, I think we should leave. Don't.
It's not a home part. No one's going to throw you out.
I acted in a show once called Home Pa, and actually the door person told me,
no six-pack, no entry.
What?
That's the rule for plus ones. No six-pack, no entry.
What kind of stupid rule is that?
That's how we keep out people like you.
People like me?
so I feel that it might happen to me.
Just go with Isaac. He will protect you. He just flashes his abs. You hide behind him.
Personally, I've not been to a party where people have been rejected based on how they look. At least in Singapore. Not that I've experienced this overseas either, but it's just, I don't think people reject you at the door for not having a six-pack.
But would it be the situation where everyone's like dancing in groups like that? I'm like by myself in the middle of the pool, like,
I think it really depends on who you are going with. You don't have to conform to a certain body type to feel that way. Like I can go to hyper, and still feel lonely because like I wouldn't fit in. And even if I were to remove my clothes, right, I will still not fit in because it's just everyone there is just vibing to music with no melody and no lyrics.
Oh, the music or no lyrics one
I think so. That's what circuit party is, right? It's mostly electronic, no lyrics.
Like I was born to make you happy.
Sometimes,
Oh,
some
yeah,
like
I'm okay with that. I'm okay with
segments.
Oh, and yeah, I remember they always love to play Titanium, but in that EDM and house beats.
I think it's been a while since you've been to hyper.
But I want to say that I love how Hyper has found their audience. And I think they have also grown to a place where they are very comfortable with the crowd that they have secured. And now I know every hyper party is almost sold out, all sold out. And people who go to Hyper, they always go every single time. And I think it's absolutely fun and great for them.
Yeah, I mean, I would say that whatever people say, whether it's negative or what, if you have a loyal following, you must be doing something right? And obviously people like it because of some particular factors, right? So yeah, it's great.
I aspire to go to Hyper One.
Let's take you there, and we'll put you on a spotlight in a unicorn.
I think Madam Director, like I've seen Madam Director's videos. I think Madam Director should make it like a Unfiltered Gay podcast excursion trip where we all go to Hyper beach party and all that, and then I can wear my bodysuit swimming pool.
Okay, let's talk about another party. Bboy.
Woo! We love Bboy.
Yeah, I do like.
You will find me there every month, and you will find Aiman there maybe once every other month.
Correct.
And you will find Isaac there maybe once a year during Pink Dot because that's where he identifies with the inclusive queer community.
My impression of Bboy is very inclusive because I see not just gay people, I've seen lesbians, I've seen non-binaries, I've seen trans people, and we are all allowed to, dress the way we want to dress, let our freak flag fly. There's a lot of performances sometimes.
Yeah, I think Bboy celebrates queer liberation in all form. Oh my God, listen to me a bit. Bboy celebrates queer liberation in all form,
I love that word.
all shapes and all sizes, however you are, however you identify with. You will never feel out of place, even though if you are out of place in society. Whenever you go out and whenever you show up at Bboy, you are celebrated.
And I think if you're thinking of a party where you can meet people, right? Bboy is one because from what I've observed, everyone's very chatty.
Yeah.
Yeah, you can walk up to a person and be like, oh my God, where did you get that from? And they'll be like, oh my God, I got it from Shein.
That's me, basically. Yeah, shit.
Yes.
I also want to say I am biased towards Bboy because my best friend spins there, and I also actually met my partner at Bboy. So to me, it's a very kind of sacred, safe space for me to be at every month, where I feel like I can celebrate myself and my friends. Bboy started attracting circuit boys.
But it's also inclusive, technically.
But that's why that's the only bad thing that I can think about. Okay, I think that the venue of Bboy, although I love how iconic it is at Hard Rock, sometimes it can be a bit grimy and it can be a bit nasty.
One of the things I have to talk about that I don't like about Bboy is that something about gays. They love to spill drinks on you. Okay, and then but the thing is at Bboy, the smell, I think because of the floor or something lah. So you might be walking on sticky floors and stuff like that. So if you're going to Bboy, don't wear new shoes. Wear shoes that you can go home and wash, like Crocs.
Okay, so let's talk about the queer bars in Singapore because there are bars now for everyone, right? We have lesbian bars, we have gay bars, we have a drag bar. We have our first ever drag bar in Singapore.
Yes, tuck shop.
There's also a go-go bar. Is there?
Yes,
Sausage Market.
yeah.
Sausage Market, but I have not been in. I wanted to go in.
Okay, let's go down the list. So let's first of all talk about Singapore's oldest running gay bar,
Tantric.
Yeah, Tantric.
Tantric is iconic because it has been a staple of New Road and it basically represents the nightlife of every millennial gay. Maybe even Gen X or boomers. But it used to be huge. It used to be massive. Like there were 2 shop houses, 3 shop houses, and then of course COVID hit and now they're like half.
If you go to Tantric, the one thing you must get is the pizza. I love the pizza. If you like spicy, they have the sambal belacan pizza. Then they also have the popular one is the big breakfast. Got the egg benedict and all that.
Oh, yeah.
That one very nice also. The pizza is not bad. And you can buy the blue spin if you want a night that you think you want to get fucked. But then if you want to fuck yourself, order the blue spin with no mixers. You will not be walking straight.
Yeah, so Blue Spin was iconic because during, our era,
Yeah.
it was the drink to go to, like, to get drunk on a dime. But what about Tantric now? Do you go to Tantric?
Okay, I feel really sad. But I feel really sad because Tantric was like the place where you found yourself as a young gay man. But now, I guess it's just so dated. Oh dear.
I want to tell Tantric that you just need to redo the interior. Yeah, there's a lot of potential.
I feel like because there's so many other competing bars around, so it has dropped in terms of priority.
I tell you what Tantric's problem is that it has fixed furniture. Like all the other bars now, the furniture can move. So you got performance
Very
space, you
damn.
move. You want to pick a big table of 8 people, can move. But Tantric has fixed furniture. So even if you are 2 persons, you sit on an 8-person sofa.
Correct. And then you want to walk, must knock into someone knock into me.
So get rid of the furniture.
And keep the pizza.
So some of the newer bars on the scene, let's talk about 2 of them first. Tuck Shop and Sausage Market.
Okay.
Yeah.
So Tuck Shop is a drag bar and Sausage Market is a go-go bar.
Yeah.
Great. Very, very diverse, fits different crowds. Have I been? Yes, once. Go-go boys are nice. They are all from Taiwan or China. Tuck Shop.
OnlyFans also. I saw some of them on OnlyFans.
So if you want to see hot men, go to Sausage Market.
Yeah.
I've never been to Sausage Market for a go-go performance.
And I've also never been for Google performance yet also.
This doesn't do it for me. I don't know what
I have
to
never.
do. Like you just watch a person dance, but then
No, but I think that Sausage Market is a good place for gay men to bring their female straight colleagues.
Yeah.
Who want a little taste of what it's like to be to like thrive in the gay night circle,
Yeah.
but don't want the full on make out club hell. You bring them to Sausage Market where they can watch all the go-go boys.
Sausage Market is also a karaoke place on weekdays. So you have people singing there. Yeah, I can't testify to the quality of the singing
Okay.
at all, but it's a singing place. Yeah. Tuck Shop.
Tuck Shop. I've been to Tuck Shop. This one is local drag queens and it is run by another local drag queen called Salome. And then she have like the whole house up in there. So they have like what's that called? Registered queens, no. What's the word for them?
You say registered
Yeah.
as opposed to unregistered queens?
No. They have like queens that are under the Tuck Shop.
Oh, house resident.
Yeah, they have resident queens. So they have resident queens. So if you go over and over, right, you'll get closer to the queens because you're supporting them. And then there's the thing is the queens are all diverse. So there's different kind of
they dive?
performances. They're diverse. They would stage divers or something. There's the very K-pop kind, very sometimes do like pop Beyonce kind. There's also like ballads. My favorite. Some of my favorite queens are there. Like Vivi Ho, Ida Hart, Salome, Tiara and all that. Yeah. So I like going to Tuck Shop. Because I think if you like drag queens, if you like drag race and all that, this is one of the places you can go lah.
Negative about Tuck Shop, if you need to go toilet, go before performance. Because otherwise
You're blocked.
Oh, yeah. You cannot go toilet at all. Cannot. And then if you want to go in front of the stage, the drag queen will call you out.
So
cannot go toilet.
I don't like the crowd at Tuck Shop.
Sorry.
You are, I mean, not you, but when I was at Tuck Shop, there there were mostly foreigners, and maybe it was just a one-off like one night thing, but it was just mostly foreigners who were not even gay. So I'm like, what are you doing at a what are you straight foreigners doing at a drag bar?
Cultural experience for them.
Yeah.
Oh, wow. So interesting.
But I don't think it's a bad thing because it exposes people to different facets of queer culture and with straight people. I mean, I give them like effort points. You know, you actually bothered to go.
But sometimes when they drink, they get a bit too excited. And that's the problem.
Okay, so that's what you don't like.
Yeah,
Yeah, that's fair if you don't like that particular part of them. But I'm not opposed to straight people coming to see drag performances.
No, you can watch, but sometimes get very rambunctious.
Rambunctious. Okay, so next bar on the list is Slippery Slope.
I heard that if you want to see Isaac in real life, he actually works there sometimes.
Actually, I'm a Slippery Slope color.
That is the
My coincidence.
So
Slippery Slope color.
I saw that Isaac is one of the Slippery Slope boys where that they actually market a lot. They are your cute boys that you want to see in your living room. And I think Slippery Slope is a really good place because it feels like someone's living room.
Yeah.
Except that because the ceiling is too high, so it's very noisy.
Where is it?
It's at
Telok Ayer.
Keong
Keong Siap.
Siap.
Sorry.
31A Keong Siap.
Oh, okay. I've never been. We should go one day.
You should.
As a group, we should go.
Slippery Slope basically serves a lot of good cocktails and spritzes, and it's nice to go on a weekend because then you see a lot of people there. It's actually, I think some of the compliments that people have, which you don't think about when you go to a bar, but people say it's very clean and the interior is nice because I don't know whether they think that most queer bars are like shitty interiors or what. But that's a compliment which they give. They say the drinks are strong. But I feel that it's very biased for me to say all this because I work there.
Yes,
So,
because Isaac is a Slippery Slope boy.
exactly.
So do
I
not
will
trust
promote the
his-
shit out of it, right? So
Well, I have a hot take. I think that gay men go to Slippery Slope because they want to be seen.
What does that mean? What does that mean?
That means that you are there not because you want to enjoy your friend's company. You want to bump into people and say, "Oh, hi, hello, how have you been?" And then you walk off. You see a lot of men at Slippery Slope like that. And that's why they add to the noise.
No, but what if they are like gay men who don't really have much friends?
If you are gay and you have no friends, you will not show up at Slippery Slope. You will just be home. Okay, I think Slippery Slope needs to enforce the max cap size and have a queue. Like, if you want to get into a place, like ensure that the space is comfortable for the people who are there, right? So make sure you enforce your queue, and I think they are doing that now. But previously when they were not doing that, it got very rowdy and noisy. So it just really felt like a place where gay men just want to be there to like say hi to people and then walk away. It was not a place for like genuine conversations when it's crowded. But when it's not crowded, it feels like your living room. So great job on the owners.
Wow, like you really like slap the owner then you sayang them. Okay, so we have covered at least most of what the Singapore gay party scene looks like just now. That the information is correct as of today only. And Singapore's gay party scene is ever evolving with new parties coming in and old parties going out, and sometimes shops closes, some shop open, whatever she at. So don't use us as your definitive guide, but it's good to keep track. Yeah, so yeah, if you are interested to look up to find more information about all these parties, go ahead and find their own Instagram. We cannot link all because it's free advertisement. We don't do that here. So we've come to the end of today's episode. If you want to watch the full uncut version where we give you our raw reviews of these places, you can subscribe to Dear Straight People Patreon. But if not, please leave a comment, like,
Share.
and we'll see you on the next episode. Bye.